Всем привет, и мы продолжаем проходить Игру престолов. Я давно не садился, поэтому я забыл, как их зовут, но мы вернулись в египетский город. Я забыл, как его тоже зовут. Я помню сюжет, я забыл название только. Потому что сюжет очень интересен. Я думал поиграть во что-то другое, но мне очень хотелось продолжить пройти эту игру. Потому что сериал мне не насытился. Что-то, сука, на нас так пялишь и убежала. Не лагай, пожалуйста. Тихо, тихо, тихо.
They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
Do you know the way?
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
Где мы тебе армию
An
найдем?
army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
Мы идем дом спасать, не пофиг.
I can lead an army.
I know you can. I've always known it.
Почему мы должны это давать кому-то другому?
None of that matters without sellswords to hire, and all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
One-eyed Croft, with the second sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do
Ссылочки на
that?
сериал пошли. Младшие сыны
You didn't part on the best of terms.
Дейнейс.
I'll figure something out.
Not exactly a plan, though, is it?
Don't worry. You'll
Надо
get
было
it.
его очаровать. Ах ты ж сука. Надо было его очаровать.
This mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
Чё ты?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
It's fine. I trust you, Beska.
I shouldn't have said anything. I said I was with you, little brother. And I meant it.
Ну у них там тесные связи, я так понял. Ты чам-чам. Нельзя так резко делать. Так что, думаю, им надо доверять. Вот, Йонкай, мы в Йонкае. Мирин, Йонкай. И какой-то еще город в заливе работорговцев. Че ты палишь? Пошел вон. А, нет, сука. Тихо, 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 тихо. Тихо. Рано еще. Себаса отсюда. Быстро нафиг. Кому сказал, сука? Я
Just one
знаю
more
эту
you'll have to
игру.
kill later.
Let's go.
You did well back there, Asher. You acted like a true leader.
You two can talk about it later.
Ну что так подлагивает, я не понял.
They won't
Ля,
stop
лю.
looking for us.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher. It won't be easy.
Let's just get that army. I'm ready.
Good lad. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive.
Минус этой игры, как мне кажется, почему она не дала большого отзыва, типа, почему собрала не такую огромную аудиторию, в том, что здесь как-то все сумбурно и не совсем понятно. Начиная с первой главы и продолжая дальше. Даже сейчас как-то есть такое. Вроде все понимаешь, но есть какое-то странное ощущение в голове, типа, что-то странно все. Очень мутно. Ну и плюс вся игра замешана на бэкграунде, так сказать, Игры престолов. А это я не думаю, что очень хорошо для игры. Все-таки она должна быть более как на незнающую публику, чтобы охватывать все. Ваза. Какое-то письмо на кровати. Что мне подсказывает, что там кто-то есть. Давайте просто откроем. Застанем кого-нибудь голыми. Здесь никого нет. Но есть письмо для мира. Там много чего было осмотреть, но мне кажется, надо в первую очередь осмотреть письмо. Ты если еще будешь подлагивать, слышь ты. Вы заметили, кстати, локализаторы как позаботились? Они даже письмо перевели. Нифига себе. Как говорится, письма переводим, а озвучку сделать не можем. О, Дом Форестеров.
That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord, you might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean
Нифига.
is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir...
Конечно же, я мужчина.
It's never in question. Of course not. I just meant...
Enough, Maester. When we last spoke of Elena, you said you'd push to get her father's army. And so you must. Just remember that you'll want to see gentleness in you too.
Короче,
I
смотрите,
don't
пацаны и
want to
девчата.
burden you with unwanted advice. But this is an important day for all of us.
Thank you, Mother.
Сейчас будет урок
I'm
пикапа.
just so glad to see you home.
Но не смотрите на эти шрамы на лице. Шрамы украшают мужчин. Мы стали еще красивее.
Roderick?
А то, что все в бинтах и такие побитые, больные, так это значит мужик настоящий. Он, ёпта, сажался. Ох, ё-моё, нифига, она уже обоссалась нашего вида.
You look... You're really...
I know.
Прям, знаете, типа, шанс успеха 75%, а теперь 50%.
No. Just do
Урок первый, шутите.
Please.
На чувство юмора можно всегда вывести. Блять, сейчас по-любому что-нибудь запалю, сука. Сейчас какую-нибудь херню скажу.
Here we are. I'm glad to see you up and about.
You look as beautiful as ever, Elena.
Oh, thank you. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but... I want to...
Стойте. Я думаю, я не хочу запалать. Типа, все в порядке, не надо говорить.
to know what you're going through.
I won't lie. Every day is a battle.
I can only imagine.
Нам надо быть честными, чтобы
So much has
проявить
changed since we
доверие.
were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me.
Она нас за руку взяла, смотрите, видите, у него уже нафиг там настроение приподнялось, я чувствую.
But Roderick, I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They seemed angry, violent. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
We weren't given a choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to occupy Ironrath.
No, he just wants to assure our loyalty.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal.
Ах он, сука.
He wants me to call it off.
Твой отец точно нет.
And what do you want?
I've been asking myself the same question. And frankly, I'm torn. I
Блять.
don't care about your scars, Roderick. I love the boy you were, and I can love the man you are. But my family can't get drawn into a war with the Boltons. They're the wardens of the North.
Блин. О, как же сложно. Тут... Как же с бабами сложно. Так, нам нужна ее помощь. И нам не надо ее спугнуть. Она говорит, мы не хотим в это втягиваться. Но нам нужна ее помощь. Если мы скажем, что ничего не будет, это будет ложь ведь, да? Может, мой дом
And
силен?
they flay their enemies.
My house is stronger than it looks. Every one of us is fighting to survive, even beyond Ironrath.
It's good to hear you so assured. But I have to be practical.
Elena,
It doesn't matter how we feel. How can I ask my father to risk everything?
Блять, все по шипзде идет, все по шипзде. Второе точно нет. Третье, блин, это жестко, но нам нужно, чтобы они нам помогли. Откупиться. Не знаю, давайте попробуем откупиться. Что она сказала? Сука, нельзя вставлять диалоги в выбор.
when we defeat the Whitehills, I'll give your father half of our ironwood forest.
That's worth a fortune, Roderick.
We'll pay it.
Алло, Ромео гребаный. Какую половину?
We'll need to discuss
Блин,
it with father.
5 деревьев отдадим, да и все. Какую половину? Алло.
Yes, I think this will convince
Тебе там уже нафиг это, давление в голову
Perhaps
ударило,
we'll
что ли?
remain allies after all.
Deepest apologies, my
Ее
lord.
убили. Какую нафиг половину?
The rumors are true.
Ох, сука, еще и свинья пришла.
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore, you're not still marrying into this wretched family.
Our houses will be joined, in fact, and we will stand proudly beside them.
Can I change your mind? You can do much better than this cripple. And my son Griff needs a bride.
What do you want, Whitehill?
What do I want? Ask your mother. She invited me here.
That's not true. I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
She practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position.
Припомнила. Надо быть тоже осторожным, потому что все-таки в таком положении сражаться будет тяжело.
His son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
What sort of a game are you playing, Whitetail?
I just want to be certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now I hear you're ordering them around and refusing to feed them. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
О, какие мы дерзкие. Кстати, мне вот тяжело думать. Напишите в комментах, если вас бесит постоянные паузы, я буду от этого отвыкать и пытаться быстро делать решения. Может быть, это повлияет на игру, но если это бесит, то от этого надо отвыкать. А пока что я думаю, последнее точно нет. Договорим до конца, я вообще не хочу с ним базарить. Я не обязан тебе отчитываться. Может, будем дерзить? Мы должны быть жесткими.
I do not have to obey.
See? That's just the kind of arrogance I'm talking about. So, here's the idea.
Лишь бы сейчас как Итана не поймали.
You and I. Your brother Ethan was a dismissive little shit. But you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Пошел нахер.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing, and we'll get to see Ryan again.
Go on. Get on your knees. Kiss it.
Roderick, please.
I'm not kissing your ring. Do
Райан переживет. Потом сходит на могилу брата. Типа похороны это просто событие. Но гордость, мы нахер лидер гребаный. Мы не должны такого допускать.
Fine. I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see him.
No, please.
And because of your defiance, I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't
Ramsay
do that.
Snow
I
said...
know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his ironwood, he won't care. Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business.
Я с таким удовольствием твое свиное рыло перережу нахер. Ты бы только знал. Сука!
By the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
Я придумал тебе прозвище нахер. Хер пойми, как тебя зовут, с мечом в заднице.
He's gonna make things difficult for both of us, isn't he? I'm
Пошел
glad
он
you didn't let
нахер.
him humiliate you.
Вот. Перед девушкой нельзя нафиг.
You put
Чмошником.
your pride ahead of your family. What's poor Ryan going to think? That we've abandoned him?
I couldn't kiss his ring in front of Elena.
She would have understood.
Ты ничего не понимаешь. Гребать лагает.
My lord, are you well?
О, о, о.
I'm going to kill that man.
О, гребать мы жесткие просто, сука. Могли сказать седьмое пекло. Какое-то седьмое, мать его, пекло. Но это не. Я нахрен ему глотку перережу, этому подонку Уайтхиллу. Так, а вот и наш слушатель стены, который, походу, боится с высоты, и Джон Сноу. Говорит, подсосаться, такие люди.
You need those men to have your back. There's enough out here trying to kill us without trouble amongst our own.
It was Finn's fault. I think he might be dangerous.
We need dangerous men for what's coming.
Потому что Winter is coming. Да, ну?
Garrett.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to think you might be trouble.
Так сказал, я Гаррет. А ты что, познакомиться уже хочешь, что ли?
He doesn't know me.
He's seen 1,000 recruits pass through those gates. He knows you better than you think. He said you fought for the North with the Foresters. You were there at the Twins.
Yes.
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother.
Oh.
Why didn't anyone fight back? Why didn't they rally to their king?
Nobody was expecting it. One minute we were drinking and telling jokes, and the next, the phrase cut us open.
Those cowards couldn't face Rob like men, so they stabbed him in the back. They couldn't even give him an honorable death. Let him die fighting.
Walder Frey and Roose Bolton will pay for their treachery.
I'd like to believe you, but men like that don't get what they deserve.
Да получит.
Now the Freys
По-любому.
command River Run, and the Boltons are wardens of the North. After what they did, it's not right.
They killed my lord. I couldn't stop them.
I keep thinking if I'd been there, I could have done something. But chances are, I'd be dead too. Whatever I once thought, my place is here. With the Night's Watch.
Отдаю свою жизнь ночному дозору. И треснул мир напополам, дымит что-то там. По темным улицам летит ночной дозор. Ой, сейчас вид со стены посмотрим.
There are those here who will hate you for who you are. Southerners who will call you traitor. Northerners who will call you craven. Some won't even have a reason. They'll hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know.
I don't care if they hate me. Let them think what they like.
Ignoring them won't be as easy as you think. Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count. I learned there's nothing more important than having brothers you trust.
А мы увидим Сэма Тарли? Интересно. Вот, сейчас. Да. Картинка. Нифига он прям как огонь поднялся по ступенькам. Красиво. Да как убрать мышку? Она, блин, портит весь вид. Вид этой JPEG картинки.
I felt the same first time I saw it. I heard you want to be a ranger. Why? Why risk your life out there?
I want to protect House Forrester.
You'll protect them by doing your duty here. Not many recruits want to be rangers. They'd rather stay here where they think they'll be warm and safe. But Mance Raider marches on the wall with 100,000 wildlings. I've seen them for myself.
Интересно, мы будем сажаться за стену?
Thieves, rapers. You won't like most of them, and they won't like you. But they're your brothers now. Can you stand with them? Can you see past your differences?
I'll stand with them.
Glad to hear it. I'd say you'll get used to the cold, but you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll end up like Frostfinger.
Опа-на. Вот это уже такое себе, как это там, такая себе перспектива. Блин, а прикиньте, вот такое было бы в реальной жизни, типа стена и такой вид, такие просторы. Это ж капец. Это офигеть. Так, ладно, на этом, думаю, ждите следующей части, пишите комментарии насчет пауз, и будем ждать, что же будет дальше. Может, мы все-таки порежем в архивах. А пока что, всем спасибо, всем пока.